Hi, parents. This is Nick Newton, Ronnieville School. I wanted to make a parent instruction video so that I could give you a heads up about what's coming down the pike. My personal opinion is we're likely not to be back. So it's going to be important that we prepare you for your child to still receive their IEP services. I still need to do the monitoring, even though I'm not directly servicing them. And we'll also be providing new instruction, so you'll be receiving that information in this as well. The first thing I wanted to share with you, on Monday, April 6th, everybody will get 2 folders like this. One will say on the front, IEP work. For your child to continue to receive special ed services, it's going to be required that the goals that are in their IEP are monitored weekly. So I've included everything you need to do that inside of that white folder. What I will need from you all is to either on a sheet of paper, and that will be included, and really anywhere you can, to write down the information on how they do on each of those goals that we agreed on in the IEP meetings. And that information will need to come to me. Their speech, OT, and PT goals, all of that can come to me as well, so that I can help out and get that to the people who need it, instead of making you keep up with 2, 3, 4 different people. They'll also receive another white folder, which will be their academic work, and those will be delivered every Monday. Myself, Miss Ellis, and Miss Arnold, we're going to go around and deliver those every Monday for the rest of the school year. That's my opinion. I don't have any evidence to that point, but that's my opinion, that it'll be for the rest of the school year. We'll deliver that, and inside it, you'll see a slide deck that shows all the content areas we do throughout the day here at school. On every page, there's 5 tasks, 1 for each day of the week, but you only have to do 3 over the course of a week. And those will need to be turned in to me. If you're an electronic user, if your child is completing their work on a computer or an iPad, that's by far the easiest, because I can check their work really fast. And most of those are just drag and drop things over. And that's in classroom.google.com. As many of you as we can get to move over to that platform would be the absolute most help, because then everything's online and you can do it whenever you please. Otherwise, you have to wait for me to get the papers to you. But there'll be 5 tasks on each day. You only have to do 3. If you want to do more, you're more than welcome to. I did have a couple parents say that they wanted more work for their kids. So we've set the minimum 3 things need to be done in each content area, so that they're getting their new instruction along with their IEP goals weekly. And those can be sent to me, my contact information, so that you can get in touch with me in case there's any questions, in case there's any thing I need to deal with. My telephone number is 270-183-1883. That's my Google Voice number, so that things can come to me, and I can keep a distance between my personal information and my school information for you all, for those of you who have my personal number. On that, you can text me or call me. Texting is going to be easier. I've got 2 little girls at home, so sometimes I can't put them down in order to answer a phone call, but I can hold a sleeping baby and text you at the same time. Remind is also a super easy way. If you're not on that, please let me know so that we can get you signed up for it. It's super easy. You download the app, put in my information, and you can text me directly anytime you need to. You can also email things, nicholas.newton@hardin.kyschools.us. I wanted to let you know about 3 resources that are going to be provided to you as well. My private YouTube channel is going to include some instructional videos that are included with the work. I know everybody has access, for the most part, either by cell phone, by iPad, or computer. Everybody has some sort of way to get to YouTube. So I'm going to put some instructional videos on there. It might be modeling how to write the letter of the week. Miss Jarvis has some things on there that go with tasks in the academic portion as well, where she's reading her hi-hat story. And some of the deeper content, like multi-digit multiplication, I'll have an instructional video in there for that to support you. So my private YouTube channel will be easy. Our read alouds, every read aloud will only be on there. can't make copies of all the books for copyright, but they have released some of the copyright for me to be able to record myself reading it, and you all will have the vocabulary and the comprehension questions with you that you can follow along and answer at the same time. And it's a great way for your child, if they need to watch it again, just to enjoy reading a book with Mr. Newton. I'll also have some Zoom meetings set up. Zoom, you can use it on a computer, or there's an app that you can download as well. Every Wednesday at noon and every Friday at 5 p.m., I will jump on there, and anybody who joins us, you'll be joining kids just from our classroom. It won't be anybody else's class, but you will see other people from our classroom. And in that, I can answer any parent questions. I get to answer any kid questions. I get to just check in and see how you're doing. Along with, I will probably be calling y'all every Monday just to check in, see how you're doing, what you need from me. I do have 2 resources I wanted to share with you that are electronic that'll be used throughout our work. And these are easy to access even on your cell phone. So I'm going to share my screen with you really quickly. Got to turn it on. The first one that we're going to see here, this is brainpop.com. Right now they have free access to it. Usually it costs a fair bit, but they have free access to it. So at brainpop.com, you're going to go to login. They have a younger version and they have an older version. This is the old school one, so that doesn't work. I have the password saved in here for our Rineyville LI. The username is Rineyville LI. It does not have to be uppercase. I didn't do that myself. The password is going to be NEWT14. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't even spell my own name. NEWTON 148. Got so excited to get in here and show it to you. When we log in there, they've got a lot of videos. So some of the videos that I would have made, I can just have you watch here. BrainPop has a big version for some of our older friends, but I've linked some of the younger ones in there. They like seeing the robot. Up here, this little face here, this robot, the junior one is the one that we use a little more frequently, but we do have it in different languages in case you need some supports in that way. So the BrainPop Junior, you'll type in over here in the search bar, you'll type in whatever subject it is that we're doing the work on. For example, one of the units upcoming will be frogs. So you'll go to frogs, it'll search, and down here, it'll have a video to play. And there's some extra things on there too, in case you need some other supports to keep your child's hands busy. The network usually is not this slow, so we're just waiting for it. It'll have the video come up. It'll say everything for you on there. Annie and Moby talk through stuff for us. We're waiting for it to load here. It's got a lot of other things down here at the bottom. Again, quizzes if you want to do that. It's got games. It's got activities that you all can do at home. And eventually the video loads and you can turn on closed captioning, but it shows you how long it is and so forth. The last resource I want to share with you is called Pebble Go. This is something that the school pays for. So when we sign in here, your username and password is Rineyville, and the password is Rockets, ROCKETS. When you go in, it has several different tabs at the beginning here. We've got it in Spanish as well. So one of the things I know upcoming is we're going to be looking on the maps. So you can go through and try and find all the categories, or we can type it in at the top as well if there's a specific subject we need to search. But went to the Marines. So if we are reading about frogs again, you can type it in, click it, and it'll take you to it. Over here, this sound button will read the text for you. So it makes it easier. And it also has some supports down here at the bottom, maps to look at, listen to frogs, watch a video, and it has some other things you can do as well. But again, it'll read to you. So I wanted to share those resources with you that are available to be used with their academic work. If you have any questions, again, please don't hesitate to contact me. I get to be available to you at all times. I might not be able to call you back immediately, but I can always text and email more simply. Even if we're out taking a walk, I can still get in touch with you. So let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you all soon, hopefully.